The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channeled message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Everything happens for a reason. Your job is to find out what's the reason it's happening for you. Bring your intuition to the party. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions for the choices and decisions that you make, you see, okay? Yes, I am available for your personal consultations, but this is not it. This is the collective message. You want a personal, I would love to do that for you. We could do that by phone, by video, or you could be on the phone while we record a video. That way everybody will be able to hear your questions and you'll have a permanent record of our message and conversation. So go to the website, put in your order, and we'll get it done right away. Okay. I'm sipping on some coffee. I limited my coffee intake recently. This is my second cup in about a week and a half. It's so yummy. I'm really enjoying it. Anyhow, with all that being said and done, after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So for tonight's Tarot in the Shadow message, I'm actually getting to pull from the P&Q Oracle. So let's see what we have coming from the P&Q Oracle. I have not pre-shuffled the cards, so we will be shuffling here live for you. Okay, this one wants to come out. Ha! It's a Christmas tree. Oh, that's so freaking cool, because in the new deck that I did the Sacred Secretion. And so we've talked about the Sacred Secretion on the show before. Yeah, the Black and White Oracle has a card that talks about the Sacred Secretion, also called Chrism. Also, so what it is it's a DMT release, a natural DMT release in the body. It's awesome. So, yeah, that is coming up. So that tells me you're having an epiphany, an awakening, an empowering experience that just makes things so clear for you. All right. Yeah, they said shadows and light oracle. Let's get the oracle of shadows and light out. That's the message. Okay, I'm like, okay. They're just dropping them right out. So, Oracle Shadows and Light, the dress of alchemy. Release your power, baby. You got power. You got power. It's card number 33. 33 is the numerology talks about ascended masters. Thank you. Ascended masters. For me, number 33 also talks about the power of creation, okay? Creating through the duality, okay? And then because it has the whole energy of alchemy there, it's like definitely creating through the duality, in the sense of, when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. This helps you identify it, okay? And I have this hat that's called Good Vibes. And for a while, I didn't want to wear it because I was like, all vibes aren't good vibes. But you know what? Even the not good vibes are useful, because you could transmute those energies, right? And what I got was, it's okay to wear good vibes, because as soon as the vibes come my way, I transmute them into good vibes anyway. Okay, so there's an experience like that going on here for you as well. Okay, let me pull this book out. They want me to go ahead and read from the guidebook for us about this young fairy that we have here. The Dress of Alchemy. Let's see, what page is she on? She's card number 33, so she is on page, because we're going to channel some messages from the page number first. Okay, so she's on page 125. So that's giving me Hangman energy and Hierophant energy. Yeah. Hangman is seeing the other side of the perspective. Hierophant, that's that double L energy. Life lessons, honey. Yeah, life lessons. Sometimes to get the double L, you got to go through the L, which is you got to let go of something. You got to lose something, honey, to get that life lesson. Yeah, you got to lose some time, some energy, some self-respect, some dignity. That shit will teach you real quick. Yeah, that'll teach you real quick. Okay. Also, in the page number 125, I see the magician, the high priestess, and the Hierophant, which is like I'm using my power. I'm not telling everybody about it. I've seen something in spirit and I'm following the spiritual guidance. So let's see what the book has to say about this. About the dress of alchemy. You have powerful energy when this beautiful being shows up in your readings. You have strong, powerful, vibrant energy that changes lives. And with that comes great responsibility. Some people may be eroding their own energy fields with blame, discontent, and choosing the same destructive patterns over and over again. When this being walks in, she shows that it is possible to change deeply and truly and to become clear, bright, strong, healthy, and very powerful in terms of your energy. She understands the responsibility and has worked consistently and with great discipline and earnestness to be able to create. The eyes in her wings make it impossible to hide from the truth of who you are. She speaks. It's time for you to celebrate who you truly are at this time and acknowledge you have some energetic debris that needs to be cleared. And when you do this, the gold of who you truly are will shine through, just as these alchemical symbols shine from my dress. It is no longer possible in this new energy to hide who you are. You must take time to be truly yourself. There is no cloak to hide within, as you can see. This dress I wear reveals all my magics, all my secrets. The secrets and the wisdoms of the ages are being revealed now more than ever before. When you have cleared your energy field of the guilt, the fear, the jealousy, and the envy, you will be able to shine brightly too. Please take time to clear from your own sacred energy field jealousy, envy, fear, and guilt. Once you are clear, welcome in bright, strong, powerful, healthy energy. After this has taken place, expect symbols and signs to pour in. Keep your energy strong and bright and follow the signs. When your energy is strong and bright, when you come from a place of love, courage, and wisdom, you will attract the right signs and will not be misled. Do not expect to have no change after her arrival. Relationships and situations based on ego-centered concepts containing toxic energies will fall away naturally, and you will now ask for your worth. This is not hubris, overweening pride. It is self-love in action. Yes, and they said that's the point. You will now ask for your worth. You will now ask for your worth. They're like, get your highlighter out. Highlight that in the book. I'm like, my goodness, I'm trying to do a show here. They said, just stop and do it. Some of them need to learn how to stop and highlight shit in the middle of what they're doing anyways. I'm like, okay, listen, calm down. You're getting real excited. So here, I'm gonna grab my highlighter out my little box. And let me highlight that because it says, you will now ask for your worth. That's the part that they want you to really focus on today, is that you will now ask for your worth. Yeah. Why? Because I said so. Because I said so. That's the title of today's message. Because I said so. Yeah. The other thing that I got while I was reading that is that experience of the golden Buddha. The golden Buddha. They're telling me, actually, rather than telling you about that experience, they want me to look it up. So let me see if I can find the golden Buddha. It's a story. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Thank you. It's perfect. It came up immediately. So let me click on this website and I'm going to read this experience to you. It's not too long, but it's perfect because that's exactly what they were talking about here. So in 1957, an entire monastery in Thailand was being relocated by a group of monks. One day they were moving a giant clay Buddha when one of the monks noticed a large crack in the clay. On closer investigation, he saw there was a golden light emanating from the crack. The monk used a hammer and a chisel to chip away at the clay exterior until he revealed that the statue was in fact made of solid gold. Historians believe the Buddha had been covered with clay by Thai monks several hundred years earlier to protect it from an attack by the Burmese army. In the attack, all the monks had been killed, and it wasn't until 1957 that this great treasure was actually discovered. And so the thing of it is, within each of us, I'm going to stop reading there because it goes on to relate the lady's personal experience. But that's the point that we needed to hear, because, each of us has a golden Buddha within us. And thanks to our I Know trivia cards, we know that Buddha is not some religious figure. It's not a god of the Buddhist religion. No, it's the fully awakened human, a spiritually awakened human. We each have this golden Buddha within us, and it's covered just like that golden Buddha was with clay, covered with flesh, you know what I'm saying? And all of the things of the world, covered in dirt, baby, covered in the dirt of all of the things from the human experience. But as you try to get moving, as you try to get moving from where you were, like my mother said, you could have been born in the crap, but you don't have to stay in it. You could get up, clean yourself up, and move on. Yeah, that's what happens. As soon as you stand up to try to clean up and move on, you're going to find that crack that reveals the gold within. And that's something here that's happening here. Yeah, that's something here that's happening in this situation here. So let's go ahead and see what else oracle messages we have coming out tonight. We're going to work with the Wisdom of the House of Night oracle again. So let's see what is the Tarot in the Shadows message for tonight's session coming right out. The title is Because I Said So. Because I said so. All right, let's see what we have from the Wisdom of the House of Night. What card is this? Complicated. Card number 11, complicated. And in this, it looks like a door that's sealed shut. That's what I see. Okay, complicated. And there's something here that's complicated. All right, let's get the book out because we're going to use the book tonight and see what else they want to reveal for us. Okay, so complicated is card number 11. And in the book, it's on page 48. 48 gives me Emperor energy and Strength card energy. Yeah, so it's like take action. Take action. Stand in your power, it feels like. Yeah. God, that's some good coffee. Take action to stand in your power. Okay, the situation complicated could call for you to take some action that you weren't planning on, but let's see what it says. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in any moment. Oh, I think I just saw a tattoo for myself. Oh my God, the symbol is so cute. I could see it I could see it tattooed on me. Oh my God. Okay. Especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't just try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious web. So it's like things are a puzzle. You need all the perfect pieces with the right design and all of that to fit together to get a complete picture. Be open to follow and be open to follow the threads of the mysterious web. Everything is threaded together. Some things that don't make sense will, as the puzzle pieces keep getting brought together, okay? This is happening as you stand in your power and take action. Releasing your power, using it to transmute energies. Let's see what we have from the Mahabharata Oracle for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows experience. What is the most valuable message for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? Thank you. Flipping over in the deck, we have sacrifice. Didn't I say you're going to have to take action on something and you might have to block something out? Yeah. It looks like a sacrifice is necessary. And I love that hold on, I just peeked at the bottom of the deck and we have the nectar in here, card number 9. Every time I see this nectar card, it definitely makes me think about the sacred secretion. I did not look at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's screaming, what's at the bottom of the decks? I didn't look. Okay, I'll look. Hold on. The bottom of the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle, we have wishing. Okay, the wishing card is there. And what was at the bottom of the Oracle Shadows? And I literally wasn't going to look, but now I'm getting look. Okay, the Strange Valentine is there. Oh my God, we just had this in a message. So I definitely feel for some of you, there's a connection that you've been trying to understand some things about, okay, with somebody who you were not the same as, okay. I definitely see there's some wisdom coming in about that for you. The situation is complicated. A sacrifice has been necessary. Card number 20. Let's see what page it's on in the book. Card number 20, what page is it on in the book? It's on page 60. Lover's card and the Fool. Hello. The sacrifice is telling me that you've had to make a decision in matters of love. And with the Fool energy, the Fool talks about a fresh beginning, cleaning the slate, walking away, wiping everything off the table and starting fresh and brand new. Okay, so let's see, this card may indicate the need to make a sacrifice for the greater good in general. Sacrifice may bring rewards or lead to outcomes that serve a higher purpose. You may be going through a period of change or transition. This may signal that a change may be necessary to move forward, to open doors that may lead to broader awareness and growth of the soul. Yes, There's being full of ancestral wisdom. We want to be centered calmly in all circumstances. Yeah, that's what they're saying here. They're saying highlight that. So full of ancestral wisdom in all circumstances, be centered calmly within yourself when all others are agitated. This is power. They say this is power. Yeah, we want to be that true master of meditation and self-control. This helps you have your finger on the pulse of all the events going on around you, okay? When sacrifice is made, it lightens the load of decision-making, because the ego is that's interesting. Maintaining composure at all times, okay, is beneficial, and not giving vent to passion and anger, okay, like a disciplined ascetic. What the heck? Okay. Bearing the loneliness of the sacrifice with great dignity and patience, always striving for noble ideals. Yes, for the greater good in general. It brings rewards and leads to outcomes that serve a higher purpose. And so there's a period of change, okay, and transition. So it's necessary to move forward, to open doors that lead to a broader sense of awareness and the growth of the soul. Awesome. Okay. So sacrificing one thing for something of greater value is what I hear. All right. Do I have the messenger? Hold on a second. Let me see, because I'm going to need this book. So let me just grab it now. Here we go. The messages from the ancestors. We're going to work with the messages from the ancestors cards next. Let's see, what is the most valuable message that we have for tonight's Tarot in the Shadow message. Okay, because I said so is the title. What is the most valuable message that you have for the love and peace and happiness? Try heat at this time. The bottom of the deck is words. It says writer. Okay. Words. I'm hearing you writing your own story. Somebody here is needing to realize you've been writing your own story. I heard with the words coming out of your mouth. Okay. We have, how perfect is that? Because now we have the storyteller card coming out of the messages from the ancestors. Talking about imagination. It's important to use your imagination. Yeah, your imagination is so important in this. Like I said, didn't I say the words from your mouth? I swear I said that a minute ago. Yeah, the words from your mouth are so important because they are telling your story. They are creating your experience. You're so powerful. They said you're so powerful. They want that on this side. Okay. So, your storyteller. I heard even when you have the L, you turn it into a double L. You're like, yeah, I lost this, but I learned the life lesson. So there's something here about even if there's a loss in your life, you're able to transmute the energy of it. You don't stay stuck in loss energy. I'm hearing you don't stay stuck in lack and limitation energy because you're always looking for the life lesson from it. Okay. So let's see on what page does our storyteller show up. Give me just a moment here. Our storyteller shows up on page 143. So I see temperance energy and empress energy. Temperance speaking to exchanging something for something of greater value. Yeah. And that something of greater value more fitting to your own personal sense of value and personal sense of worth. Yes. Okay. I also see the magician, the emperor, and the empress energy in this. And so it's like you're materializing, okay, taking your power out of a situation that could be in regards to a divine partnership, because the emperor and empress are the divine counterparts of the twin flame connection. Also, I see that the power lies when you're acting in the world, okay, using your divine your own divine masculine traits, okay, in a loving way with the empress energy. Yeah. Coming from the place. Okay. And because we had the sacred secretion come out with the Christmas card or the Christmas tree here with the star on top and the nectar at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is about you alchemizing your energy and the melding of the divine masculine and feminine traits within you, which causes you to act in an upright way, which leads to hospitable conditions so that your body can allow for the movement of that chrism, that sacred secretion within its physical vessel. See, the sacred secretion only allows for epiphany and awareness to come through, greater sense of awareness. In other words, the DMT is only released if the body is hospitable to it. See, that oil has to come down the spine and raise all the way back up the spine. And in most bodies, they're just so acidic and so much hate, the vibration is so off, the frequency is so unsustainable that sacred secretion will not reach back up, and they will not have the epiphany that was available to them. And so one thing that Spirit revealed was that, yeah, you can do this through training the body physically, through how you eat and the things that you take in, or you can do this by existing in the energy of love and peace and happiness. Okay, so let's see what we have coming out from the book here about the storyteller. It says storytelling has existed for as long as humans have populated the planet. Before the written word, storytelling was how information, cultural values, and history were passed along. Okay, the gift of the storyteller was to convey these tales inspired by imagination and infused with emotion, okay, and drama, so that the listener would be deeply affected. Although these stories may have not necessarily been true in the usual sense, they were soul stories. Okay, allegories and metaphors that offered adventure, tragedy, comedy, danger, rebirth, and redemption, and the listener could infer from the narrative something about his or her own life. There are a few common themes in storytelling, such as conquering the monster, death and rebirth, rags to riches, and going on a quest. One of the most common is the hero's journey, where an innocent is called to an adventure, yet is ill prepared, faces the monster, yet is unable to conquer it, returns to receive counsel from a wise one, goes back to face the monster and finds it no longer as scary as it once seemed. By courageously confronting it, the monster diminishes in size and power. These themes and others are in our collective consciousness, and they are played out in our lives in various ways. Listening to tales with these big themes sparks our imagination and helps us to understand that we are not alone in our own stories. The calling for you now is to seek and listen closely to stories, ones that have meaning and depth, ones that speak to your heart and soul. You will find these tales in books, movies, your daily life, and the fertile grounds of your imagination. You'll also discover amazing stories by asking others about their lives and experiences. When another person opens up and shares their story, be sure to listen attentively, with sincere interest and without judgment. Practice making up stories of your own by drawing upon your own imagination, especially if there are young children that are willing not only to listen, but also participate in the storytelling. You no doubt have many untold stories about your life as well, and drawing this ancestor card indicates that it's time to communicate your personal story. Sharing stories is a way to connect with others and enrich everyone's experience. We cannot live multiple lives, but we can learn from others through their stories, and they can learn from us as well. So it's a need to tell your life story. It's not just about you. This is talking, what I'm hearing is this is about you telling the story about how you stepped up into your power, about how you changed your energy, about how you changed your life, all that you sacrificed for this to happen, everything that you were guided to do, okay? Yeah, everything that you were guided to do. You gave up a lot to switch your energy up, to alchemize, okay, to become more than you were before, okay? You've had a lot of epiphanies, downloads, realizations, yeah. You've learned about love. You've learned about wanting. You've learned about having, I hear. Yeah, you've learned about the power and the value of your words. So let's see what we have from the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. Fire Agate coming out with the energy of creativity. Okay, so you're in a powerful energy of creativity. The bottom of the deck is Azurite, expanded awareness. We just said that. Yeah, that you've come into some greater awareness. Yes, you've come into some greater awareness through these powerful life experiences. I heard they were not always pleasurable. No, they were not always pleasurable. So let's look in the book again. Fire Agate is on which page? Page 81. Strength card, Magician card. From your power, you materializing. Yes, I love the way that you channel from the numbers and it's just in alignment with what the card's message is. This potent and powerful medicine works deeply with the fire element and greatly assists in burning away any fears and blockages around your passion. Ooh, yeah. The energy of this powerful crystal allows for deep access to the universal life force energy. When connected to this potent energy, you feel aligned with the dynamic energy of the cosmos and life itself. It assists in dissolving blocks around artistic gifts and talents. It enhances self-confidence. It encourages you to get in touch with your dynamic nature, assists you to move forward with passion and positivity, deepens your passion and spark for life, fueling your internal flame and invoking inspiration, and stimulates and balances sexual energy. The Divas of Fire Agate remind you this is a powerful and exciting time of creativity. The creative fires within you have been ignited, bringing exciting new opportunities for creativity, expression, and passion into your life. If you've been feeling a little stale and flat, you are being encouraged to connect deeply with your creative side. This is a potent time to express yourself through your creative gifts and talents. As you embark on this journey, you will be filled with inspiration, joy, and freedom of self. You are being invited to tune into what you love to do and what makes your heart sing. Yes, writing, dancing, painting, singing, poetry, anything that allows you to express yourself and sparks your creative juices. Work deeply with the Divas of Fire Agate as you dance in the creative flow of the universe and dissolve any fears or blockages around connecting to your creative energy. Fire Agate brings it the driving force to materialize your creative inspirations into the world successfully. It is time to share your love with the world through your unique creative gifts. This card also indicates that it's a perfect time. It is a perfect time to embark on a new relationship, career, and any new endeavor. Your projects will blossom to their full potential at this time, as you have the blessings of the creative fires burning within you. I love that message. Awesome. Yeah, you have the power to totally bring some stuff into fruition at this time. There's some sort of sacrifice that's you've made to get here. The situation has been complicated. I'm excited to go into the tarot tonight. Let's see what we have. We use the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot first off. So let's see. What's the message? Show me the situation. From the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot, please and thank you. What is the situation for the message tonight? Let's look at the situation that's coming through. Okay, there's one. I want three. Okay, first card out we have is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're showing me you stood your ground. You've persevered. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands in your past energy, in the past energy of the situation, this is about persevering. It's about trying to push through. Okay, stick with it and keep going. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Swords coming out with the Three of Wands. Ten of Swords in the current energy right now, there's a final answer. There's a final decision being made about a situation in your life. Okay, you can no longer think about this, because it's not that you can no longer think about, you can no longer ponder what it is. Something has become so clear. With the Ten of Swords, there's a clarity that sets in. Because the Ten of Swords is a point where, like, you've worried, you've hummed, you've hawed, you've figured it out, you've meditated, you've stressed about it, you stayed up all night thinking about something. Something becomes super clear here with the energy of the Ten of Swords. What's at the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you were asking a question, you started doing the things to get the answers. Hold on, somebody came into your experience to share some answers with you. Somebody here, you're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, feminine energy. And the Queen of Swords can be called a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that's because she doesn't fall for everybody and their emotional manipulations. You know why? Because she been hurt in the past. She'd have figured some things out. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all could be switching up your energy and just like setting up strong boundaries. The Queen of Swords is always my queen of healthy boundaries. So with those healthy boundaries, you persisted. Yeah. As you set up those healthy boundaries, I heard set up some boundaries and you'll find out who's really trying to get at you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because when you set up those healthy boundaries, people who are freeloading off of your energy, people who are taking advantage, that shit becomes really clear. You know what I'm saying? Because they tend to get upset about it. And then it's like, oh, well, we're done. You know, I see you clearly now. It's like, Okay, so you don't respect my boundaries. Okay, that's it. I heard it's over. It's done. Why? Because I said so. These are my boundaries. Why is it that way? Why won't you do this anymore? Why don't you do that anymore? Because I said so. Okay, why is it like this? Why are you like? Because I said so. Because that's the way it is. Because I said so. Okay. And the Three of Wands energy is coming up in this situation. It's like expected an arrival. Something or someone is showing up in your life. I feel like it could be a good thing. Okay. I do feel like it could be a good thing. All right. So yummy. Let's go into the other side of the table in the experience tonight. And for the energy on the other side of the table tonight, they're saying, let's use the Starman Tarot. I'm like, okay. So the Starman Tarot coming out for the energy on the other side of the table. Let's just put a couple more shuffles on this deck. Okay. One more shuffle on this deck. And we'll be ready to take it from the poem. All right. So looks like I'm going to have to jump up and grab the phone charger for whoever is on the wisdom app. Okay, let's see what is the energy of the other side of the table. The other person in this experience. Show me their energy, please and thank you. 3 cards. Okay, 3 cards for the other side of the table. Okay, there's one. We have the World. Okay, and there's 2 more showing. Okay, the World. There's been an ending in this situation. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Swords and the King of Swords coming up on the other side of the table. Energy. So the World is telling me that you brought the situation to an end. And now you're like, with the 8 of Swords, this person is focused on you, thinking about it. Okay, thinking about the ending that just happened. I heard caught up in their head. Okay, King of Swords is telling me that this person is going to be reaching out to you. Okay, they could be contacting you in the near future. Okay, King of Swords, somebody wants to talk. They got something to say to you. Okay, 3 of Wands is telling me you could be expecting this. You could be having the sensation, the feeling, the knowing internally. And you're like, I feel like they're going to reach out to me. I feel like I'm going to hear from somebody. Yeah, you feel like, I can tell they want to talk to me. I even hear you thinking to yourself, like, I can tell that they're thinking about me. I can sense that they're missing me. I can sense that they want to reach out to me. Like, you have a feeling, some of you, this person is going to actually be coming over your house. They're going to be coming over your house. So if you're not like me and you've just moved and nobody really knows your new address, watch out, honey. If you moved recently, I heard that could be to protect you, because by the time they show up at your old place, like, you're not there anymore. Yeah, they say you won't be there anymore. For those of you who moved, little did you know that it was important for you to move, because you're not supposed to be there when this person shows up, I heard. Okay. Yeah, somebody here in the past with the World, okay, they could have been very closed off, okay? I heard somebody here offered you the World, but now they're stuck in their head. Okay, they stuck in their head because even though they offered you the World, they're alone in the bed. I heard they're not in your bed. Okay, they're not in your bed. That's what I heard. Yeah. This person tried to, I hear, force their will in some type of way. Yeah, somebody here tried to force their will upon you in some type of way. Okay, the situation had to be sacrificed. This person could have offered you the world. I heard they could have offered you the world. But now they're caught up in their head. They're just thinking about you, fantasizing about you. The bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Yeah. Is this somebody who you were married to? Is this somebody who offered to marry you, who said they were going to marry you? Is this somebody who, is this a Taurus? Is this somebody who offered you the world? I heard they offered you the world. Okay. Is this somebody where commitment issues came up? Did commitment issues come up in this situation? And maybe they felt like you weren't committed to the situation. For somebody, that's definitely the truth here. Oh, boy. And somebody has some commitment issues. Okay. This person has some life lessons to learn. That's why the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. They're saying this person had some strong life lessons that they still had to figure out some things. They had to learn. They kept repeating certain cycles in their life. Okay. They kept bringing them to endings. Okay. But this person had every opportunity in some sort of way. Okay. And the situation wrapped itself up. I hear because you leveled yourself up. which meant that you didn't want to experience this experience with this person anymore. You decide, okay, I've taken all of the lessons out of that I can. Okay, this person came into your life to teach you life lessons, I hear. Yeah, let's go into your energy from the Heart and Hands Tarot and just dig a little bit deeper. Let's see what we have in your energy. From the Heart and Hands Tarot, we're going to take 3 cards to represent your position in the past. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you made changes to the situation. In the past, you made a change here to bring balance into your life, okay? There was a period of time where the situation was reciprocal and it was balanced. But when it became imbalanced, you had to take action, okay? And you realized what had to be sacrificed in the situation here, okay? In the current energy, let's see, what do we have in your side of the table? In the current energy is the Prince of Swords. You're cutting through negativity, okay? You know somebody wants to come reach out to you. You know that they're thinking about you. I heard, and when they think about you, you know how to say ho'oponopono. You know how to say ho'oponopono to their spirit. You don't even talk to them, okay? Yeah, because I heard the blockages are up. The guards are here. The guards are on duty. It's like the guards are on duty. Nobody's going to get through to you. Okay, they can't get through. You have that energy blocked. You have their communications blocked. They can't reach out to you at this time. Yeah. But I heard because you've taken preemptive action, okay, in the future, in your energy. Surprise, you have a Tower. You're going to be shocked because, like I said, somebody wants to come up. Ego strike, okay? Somebody here, you're going to have a realization that you really want to have a conversation for somebody here. When they reach out to you, it could surprise you how much you ready to talk to them because you've been on guard. What? Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. You've been focused on self-development work. My Queen of Pentacles, she's my queen of self-development. Because she has self-development, she's able to develop other things as well. And she does it with success because she has it for herself. So you can't give what you don't have. And she's worked on herself. She is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay. Yeah, I do get that with this Tower and the 3 of Wands and the King of Swords. I just feel like there's going to be some surprise communication. You're going to be getting some surprise news coming in. Okay. Somebody is going to be reaching out to you. Or what do they want to say, though? Oh, what do they want to say? And I don't feel like you're very excited about this, okay? So, yeah, I heard block game tight. Okay? Somebody here, you're going to be surprised because they found a way to get around your block game, okay? They found a way to get around your blockages, around the checks and balances that you had set up. What? Around the checks and balances that you had set up in the situation. So, we're going to go ahead and put some shuffles onto the Dark Goddess Tarot. And then we'll see from the divine perspective, using the Dark Goddess Tarot. I heard Lilith, okay? Somebody, you've been learning about Lilith. You've been looking at your Lilith birth chart placement, okay? Lilith is that shadow feminine energy, which doesn't always mean that she's bad. I mean, she's a part of yourself that's like doesn't allow you to become subdued just because you're a feminine energy, right? Okay, it doesn't allow you to be controlled by somebody else. It doesn't allow your children to run over you just because you birthed them type of stuff. Okay, she's a rebel. You know what I'm saying? You can't get her to conform and do what the heck you want to do. Okay, what do we have here from the divine feminine? Or from the divine feminine, from the divine mind. Okay, from this divine feminine energy. Lilith is a divine feminine. Lilith is very much a divine feminine. Okay, let's see. The 6 of Water in the past. Oh, the divine said, yeah, you went back to this situation. I heard you gave it another shot. You gave it a second shot. Okay, this was a soulmate connection. This was a connection. I heard this spirit said when it came in from the beginning, it was a past life connection. Okay, and then we have the 2 more cards coming out, and we have the 5 of Fire coming out, 5 of Wands energy coming out right now, which is telling me that there's a whole spiritual battle going on. These are contradictory energies. Okay, you have to defend yourself. I heard Look, you taking them out, okay? Because we have one woman. She's holding, this is the Dark Goddess Tarot. Hello, and it's Eris. She's holding her spear, piercing the chest of this warrior, okay? In outcome energy, we have Persephone, okay, in the future, near future, with liberation. Yeah, there's a breakthrough. You get this, you get there's some kind of download coming in here, some kind of, is it, that's it, okay, here we go. I just got it. So, you're going to have that sacred secretion. You're going to get that download. That's what the tower is showing me now in your energy. You're getting the download. And with this download, so Spirit's going to be reaching out to you. This who's going to be reaching out to you, this is Spirit. Okay, you're getting a download. It's going to bring a lot of clarity about the tower energy in your life and what else has come down with it. So there's going to be this awareness like, okay, all this stuff has changed in my life. You're looking at the immediate, what's in front of your face part of it, which makes sense because you're a human having a human experience. That makes freaking sense. What you're not looking at is what energetic ties does this experience that's just come down in your life have to other areas of your life, your human experience, your memories, your past life experience, your childhood experiences. See, something has recently, you decided to liberate yourself from that, which you have no idea about, but Spirit is about to show you with the flash of expanded awareness is what other powerful effects this is having in your life. See, that is not just an isolated experience. I heard it was never meant to be. This experience is more all-encompassing than your physical conscious awareness has known. But your physical conscious awareness is about to get it. Okay, it's about to get real freaking clear. Okay. In the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of air. It was all part of the divine plan. Spirit was like, I know how to get her to understand this, that, and the other about her past, about the pain that she's been holding to, about the cycles that you've been going through, something like this. Okay. Spirit saw the way to show that to you. Okay. In these experiences. Yeah. So that you would have, I heard, a story to tell. And you'd be able to tell it so well. I heard a story of victory, a story of courage, a story of accomplishment from your life. Okay. So they're telling me that I should share this with you. I've encouraged a lot of people to try karaoke. Why? What the hell does karaoke have to do with this message, girl? Can you get back on point? Trust me, I am on point. Bear with me. Why karaoke? Because it's not going to literally kill you or anyone else. I don't care how much you're like, no, your ears will be bleeding. You freaking liar. I've been to karaoke so many times. Nobody's ears have ever bled, no matter how much of a howl is on the mic. I'm just saying. But what Spirit showed me years ago is the fear of picking up the karaoke mic is a very strong one. A lot of people are afraid to pick up a karaoke mic. Okay. They're afraid to do a stand-up comedy. They're afraid to do an open mic set. Anything like that puts them in front of the public eye. They're so afraid. But here's the thing. A fear is a false evidence appearing real. And that fear is not only about karaoke or open mic or stand-up comedy. It's about so much more, and it's got energetic ties and connections. They talked about the web. They talked about the web of life. Everything is threaded together like a web of life, right? And so the simple act of picking up a karaoke mic will literally tear down a fear. And what you don't know is it's connected to all these other areas in your life by this thread, by this web of a life, okay? And when you tear down that you've been so hesitant to do, you get up and you do it anyways, okay? Push past the fear because you realize, like, see, fear radiates in the same area. It tends to be in the gut where your sacral chakra is, okay? And solar plexus and you're all right up in there around your root chakra. It radiates right up in there, right? So fear, false evidence appearing real. The same fear that a person has of hopping on the microphone is going to activate the same chakra points as a person who is being stared at, has a gun in their face. It's a fear energy, and it's going to radiate. It's going to light up those same chakras. So immediately you translate it into fear. I'm not going to do this. This is where you got to pay attention to what is false evidence appearing real, because a lot of times the most important and significant moves you make in life are going to feel like fear because you never did it before. You're pushing the boundaries of experience, and your energy, the energy of what you're doing is so different than what you've ever done before. It's actually your nerves are setting in. It's like, oh shit, I never did this before. And you're like, oh no, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. I'm afraid. You ain't really afraid. Afraid means you're saving and preserving your life and your well-being. Ain't nothing going to be wrong with you when you get off of this microphone, except for you might have a little bit of shakiness to your energy. Okay. But listen, if your dreams lived inside of your comfort zone, they would be accomplishments, but they're not. You're going to have to do something different to get a different outcome. So that's something that's coming up here. It's like pushing past those fears to get this outcome. Yeah, this 5 of fire from the divine mind is showing me that false evidence appearing real energy. Somehow you have limited yourself and your experience because you were afraid to take some action, afraid to do what you needed to do. You are thinking, I can't do that. It's going to hurt too much, or it can hurt me or somebody else. It's not going to hurt nobody. It's not going to hurt nobody. It might hurt emotionally, but everybody going to be just fine. Might not enjoy what it sounds like on the microphone, but honey, we all going to live by the time you're done, and you will have pushed through your fears. So there's something here about as you free yourself from this, you're freeing yourself from so many other things at the same time as well, is what I'm getting. So I want to dig deeper, and I don't have all of them because I literally spent all day long putting onto the published format the new black and white oracle, and these are the cards that I finished putting into the published format. So that this deck is going to be available for you in a published format. If you want to pre-order it, they said send $55 to any of my accounts, and you'll be one of the first ones to receive the published copy of the black and white oracle. Okay. So, which card is this for? It says import. They're telling you import freedom. Import freedom. Okay, import. It's important that you import freedom. Bring in the energy of freedom. Okay, this is necessary. I hear freedom. Freedom. Whoa, freedom. Okay, that's what I heard. All right. So let's clarify the dress of alchemy. The dress of alchemy. The whining card comes out. Somebody's been whining here. Somebody's been whining. Okay, you can sit up here and whine about it, or you can do something about it. Whine all you want. That's not going to change your situation. It's not going to change your circumstances. Why is the complicated card here? Clarify the complicated. Clarify complicated, please, and thank you. Yeah, it's important for you to import freedom into this. These cards are double-sided, and the published version will also be double-sided. So double the message. Okay, double the messages. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, this one. Billionaire bucks. What? The situation is complicated because there's billionaire bucks involved here. What? Okay. For somebody, this is a person who has a lot of money, and so they're very protective. There's somebody in your experience who has a lot of money, very protective. They're creating a complicated situation, okay? I heard for the love of money, okay, from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Gotta get that money, man. That money, man, is there the same now. Okay, so there's something here about your path, about you materializing wealth, okay, prosperity and abundance. Situation is complicated, okay? Finances could have been an issue in this situation, all right? God, that coffee is cold, but it's still so delicious. Why is the sacrifice card here? Clarify the sacrifice card, please, and thank you. They did have me pick up the import card and put it back into the deck because it came in, had a turn. Okay, but they're saying this is what we need you to import. Why? Because we said so. Let go of the freaking whining. It's time to alchemize this energy. Okay. Why is the sacrifice card here? Clarify the sacrifice card, please, and thank you. What? Okay, so over here, they said leave it there. Okay, so gimme get your hand broke. Okay, with the sacrifice. Somebody here said, give me this, give me that. In the phrase is gimme get your hand broke. You don't walk up to grown-ass people and say, give me this, give me that. You don't go jerking things from somebody's hand. No gimmies. Gimme will get your hand broke. Reach up in the wrong person's face, tell them, give me, okay, and take something out their hand. Oh, you gonna hurry up and get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, they might break your freaking hand if you do that. Gimme is not a grown-up mentality. It'll get your hand broke in certain circumstances, so watch out. And then with the gimme get your hand broke energy as well. Honey, my hands are magic. My hands are magic. Just like this deck, these nails, and everything else, whatever these hands create, this is magic, okay? They are blessed. What I create is magic, okay? With my hands, I create beautiful things. These are my money makers. I use them to read cards. I use them to do nails, all my paintings, all the blingings, all the stuff that brings prosperity and abundance into my life. They're magic, okay? So watch out, because that gimme energy, it'll get your hand broke. What does that mean? It limits your ability to create from which you receive from your creations. You understand what I'm saying? So watch out, because gimme get your hand broke. Okay, something had to get sacrificed because you had to sacrifice something or somebody here who had a very gimme attitude, like do this for me, do that for me, give me this, give me that. Has to go. It's got to go. Over here at the storytellers energy, this is a card from the messengers from the ancestors deck. Messages from the ancestors deck. So it says silent supporters backing you. So I do feel strongly here that card really want to come out. And they said do not put it back in the deck. So what I'm getting is that the ancestors are supporting you silently in the background here. Like they're there. And if you can hear through the silence, you can hear them cheering you on. Why is this creativity card here with the fire agate energy? Clarify the fire agate energy with creativity, please and thank you. I want to thank you all. Who did you share this message with? Who did you share this message with? It says, that's my baby. That's my baby. Okay. Ooh, you're creating some new love energies. And they did talk about it might be time for a new relationship. That's my baby. Okay. Is this new love energy? Am I talking about another person? For some of you, I am. For some of you, that new baby is like, that's my baby. This is my baby. I birthed this deck. This deck did not exist until I birthed it, right? I birthed this shape. This shape did not exist until I created it, okay? I birthed what? What did you birth? There's that energy here. Like you made something. Hold on. You birth it. That's your baby. Take care of your creations. I heard take care of your baby. Once you birth the baby, what you got to do? You got to feed it. You got to wash it. You got to nurture it. You got to love it. You got to carry it around with you. You know what I'm saying? So what is your baby in this, okay? You had a baby in this. You created something. You got to carry it around with you. So that means everywhere you go, you should be talking about your business, honey. Where this applies to business. And it's interesting because somebody asked me if I had a general finances reading. I was like, no, but it comes out during the readings. It comes out during the readings about career and finances all the time. And that's this energy that's coming through right here. It's like you create something. That's your baby. You need to talk about it. You need to have, do you have business cards? How can people get in touch with you? When you meet somebody on the street who wants what you do, how do they get more information? Do you talk about it? Do you create awareness about what you have available? Do you do that? Okay, because it's your baby. For this baby to grow, you're going to have to take care of it. You're going to have to nurture it. You're going to have to grow it yourself because nobody's going to do it for you. If you ain't about your business, how do you expect anybody else to be about your business? Okay. Let's clarify these past energy cards. Okay, I'm going to set them here so we can go ahead and clarify these. Let's see what we have. Past energy, let's clarify. Why is the Seven of Wands here of the situation in the past, please and thank you. Show me the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands in the past energy. Why is the Seven of Wands here in the past energy? Can you please give me one card? That'd be great if you could just throw out one card. Just one, please. Thank you. No? Do I have to pick it? They said you have to wait. They said you have to wait. Okay. Okay. In the past energy with the Seven of Wands. Beast mode on. Okay. So you had to turn on beast mode in the past energy here. The situation was beast mode came on. It wasn't just you, but because that's a mutual energy between you and the other side. So you and the other in your experience were very determined for something to happen, to come to fruition in the past, okay? That's gone. That was so good. Okay. Beast mode on talks about being very determined, driven, motivated, ambitious, get her done energy. Yeah, it talks about get her done energy. I heard against all odds. Okay. Clarify the other person's energy in the past with this world card, please. Why is the world card here in the past for the other side of the table? Why is the world card here? For some of you, what's on the other side of the table is not a person, but it's the world. It's literally like society. This is all your customers. This is the people who are receiving the creation that you created. Yo, baby, when you send it out to the world. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's a world card here. Will you please throw out one? Thank you. Okay. The world. Which no, that's too many cards. I don't want to pick. I need you to give me one clear and specific. Okay, thank you. Here we go. So we'll take the one on top. Since it all happens for a reason, chill and allow. Other side of the energy, somebody here realized that everything happens for a reason. So they decided, you know what? Okay, so the situation is over. I pick it up the vibe of surrender. Somebody on the other side of the table, surrendering to a situation. Beast mode is on. Okay, there was nothing they could do about it. Okay. Beast mode. Okay, I heard kill the beast. When you're attacked, when they're attacked, when there's a feeling of attack, okay, it's time to bring out and fight like ain't nobody business. I heard him fight like ain't nobody business. Bring all your bees to the table. You know what I'm saying? This is about getting it done. Okay, this is about standing your ground and putting on the beast mode. Okay. I heard going through to completion. Going through all the way to completion. Okay, so this person realized like you were in beast mode, I heard, and everything happens for a reason. So all they could do is just allow the ending. You said you wanted it to be done. You said you want something to be over. Okay, just had to allow it to happen. Okay, people in the world's just sitting around there waiting for your baby to come out into the world. Okay, somebody in the world, they're waiting for your baby to come out into the world. What's your baby again? That creation. What is your creation? I don't know, because I never met you before. I just see your words on my little comment screen over here. I don't know. You need to put it up there. If you have a creation, if you have a baby, especially if you have a website or a link so you could create more awareness about it, please feel free to put it in the comments here on the show, because that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. So it's like the world's been waiting on you. I hear the world's been waiting on you. Well, let's look at your energy in the past with the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here in your energy in the past? Did you take on a second job? Did you take on a second side thing, a second side hustle? Did you take on a second career, a second field of expertise? Did you present a second field of expertise? I mean, I started off doing these nails, and then I added in the tarot, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, did you stabilize one energy, one career field? Okay, and then you brought in a second for somebody. That's definitely true. I also see for somebody here, again, a person didn't fight with you while you were bringing a situation to an end because you needed balance in your life. Okay. I heard, shh. This is the one that stood out. Shh. You needed to bring balance and make changes in your life. I heard you didn't talk about it. You were acted on it. You didn't even tell your plan. Somebody doesn't even know why you left. Somebody doesn't even know why you're not there anymore. They have no idea why you left. I heard they have no idea why it ended. They don't understand. Okay. I heard you're not talking about it. You're being about it. I'm not going to tell you. I could show you better than I could tell you. I heard I could show you better than I could tell you. They said write that down. I can show you better than I can tell you, meaning I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. You're going to see the creation. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit and talk about it because people talk all day long. I heard because people talk all day long. I'm going to be about it. Okay. Why is the Six of Water here from the Divine Mind about the past? Clarify. Inconsistent. Damn. That got... Okay, so from the Divine Mind, there was inconsistency here. They said when you should have been talking, sometimes you kept it quiet. Okay. Somebody here from the Divine Mind, this person was inconsistent with their efforts in a connection with you, okay? You had to bring the consistency, okay? You had to bring consistency to your situation. You had to bring the consistency, determination, the ambition, okay? You had to bring all that to the experience because somebody else wasn't going to do it for you. Hold on, you had to find consistency in your experience. You had to do that. You had to create that energy of consistency. I heard your consistency is rewarded, your consistency and loyalty on this path with your baby, with your creation, with your child, with your baby. What does your baby represent for you? For some of you, it's not a child, it's a business, or it's a product that you created, okay? Your persistence is everything, okay? Because in the past, it wasn't consistent. There was a lack of consistency in the past. In the past, did you go live every day, Melinda? I missed a day or two here and there, okay? In recent, have you been more consistent? Yes, I have. Okay, so there's something here like that about you. It's not talking about you going live, clearly. I mean, unless it is. Or is it? Consistency was part of the issue in the past. Okay, I heard consistency in your energy. No more whining. No more whining. Okay. In the current energy from the situation, we have the 10 of Swords. Why is this 10 of Swords here as the divine perspective of the current energy? Okay, 10 of Swords, clear audience, clear healing, clear hearing, the mind's voice. Okay, so listen, it's like, again, you in this situation now, Spirit is said final answer. Spirit is telling you it's the final answer. I hear that. Okay. For some of you, this is about questioning your intuition, questioning the God's voice in your mind that you hear. You're clairaudient. Okay. You can hear from the spirit realm. You could hear through the veil. In the current situation is set so you never again question it. That's what I'm hearing. The current energy of this situation is because you will never again question your clairaudience. Never again will you question the divine mind speaking through you and to you. Never again will you question what your intuition has shown you, okay? Somebody else in your experience, the other is showing up with the 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here in this person's energy? Clarify this 8 of Swords, please, and thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lustrous God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for allowing me to channel these messages for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Yes, empowering their authentic divine nature. Yes, okay, granted. What? Okay, so anywhere where you asked, okay, where spirit told you, look, you got to end this situation, and you said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna need you to take care of it then. If you don't want this person around me, figure it out. Block them out of my energy. Wish granted. I heard wish granted. Somebody here, they didn't want to make changes. Okay, you don't want to change? Fine. You got your wish. Don't change. But the situation is still changing, which means for them, they're not in it no more. Okay. Ooh. And again, somebody here has been focused on reestablishing some communication with you. Their wish is being granted. Does that mean that you're going to respond the way you want them to, or they want you to? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because in your energy, you're showing up with the Knight of Swords energy. Okay, with the Prince of Swords. You're on guard. I heard you're on guard. Okay, and you got to answer back. You going to answer back. I heard snap back. You got to snap back. Somebody here, you love to wear snapbacks. If that's you, heavy emphasis for you. Let's see. Why is this Knight of Swords showing up? This Prince of Swords is here in your energy. Why is this Prince of Swords here in your energy in the current situation? Because you're fucking winning. Yeah, baby. I love it. Winning. Yeah, you're winning in this situation. And you're like, I will protect my win. I will protect my hands, my magic hands. I'll protect my energy. Okay, I'm protecting my baby. You're winning. I heard while you running around spreading the good news about what you got on offer, okay, what you have available. I heard offer it up. While you toss it up. I like the way you move it. Okay, hold on. Tupac coming through, stopping by, breezing on through the reading for just a moment, saying, hey, keep going, baby. You're a Machiavellian. Hold on. They think you dead, but you about to come back to life. He said, yeah, you got this. Yeah, because you winning. Okay, so Yeah, you're winning. In the current energy from the divine mind, the 5 of fire, honey, you are a contender. You are strong. This is a spiritual battle happening here. Let's see. I heard your divine feminine energy, that listening to the intuition, okay, that clarity of mind, that clear audience, hearing the divine mind is what helps you know when to act and how to act. Hold on, you're going old school on that ass. Old school. Okay, you from the old school? Because I'm an old school. I'm from the old school. And I'm so cool. Hold on, you're cool about it? Okay, you're old school with this. You're coming with the old school remedy, which is, okay, fine. Okay, fine. I don't have to communicate with you. I don't have to communicate with you. I don't have to see you. I don't have to talk to you. We could go back to the way it was. I heard. I also hear your tactics are old school tactics, telling me that you're acting from a place of ancient wisdom is what that's coming through with today. It's talking about your approach is coming from ancient wisdom. All right. Let's look at what's unfolding in this experience. Okay, let's go into the predictive energies over this experience. All right, so from the experience itself, we had the energy of the 3 of Wands. Okay, give me a second. I need to rearrange my cards a little bit, make room for the message. Okay, and in their so from the experience itself is a 3 of Wands. There's some sort of arrival we've talked about. Okay, in their energy, they showed up with the King of Swords, which is wanting to talk to you, is what we were hearing. Okay, your energy was the Tower. So let's clarify, why is the 3 of Wands here? What's this arrival about? Show me this arrival with the 3 of Wands energy in the prediction. Why is the 3 of Wands here in the prediction? Clarify the 3 of Wands in the prediction. Okay. Ooh, brutal. Brutal. Okay. I heard it gets worse before it gets better. What? I heard if they come back, you're going to be brutal. I heard it'll be a death blow. It'll get worse, but before it gets better, but not necessarily for you. It might get worse for somebody else. Okay. It is you, because I heard no holds barred, because you're winning. You're winning right now. You got to protect your win. Okay. Clarify, why is the King of Swords here in that person's energy? Okay. And the prediction is this person is going to want to reach out and talk to you. Somebody's got something to tell to you. Okay. Why is the King of Swords? For somebody, this person is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius coming into your experience. They're going to want to communicate with you. They're going to want to say something. Somebody has an important message. What the disrespect. When somebody comes into you with some energy of disrespect, you'll be brutal. No holds barred. I heard you're going to take them out swift. It's a swift kill. It's like one blow and it's done. Okay. Why is the Tower here in your energy? Because this person comes up, catches you by surprise is what we had gotten. Let's see, clarify the Tower in the prediction for you. Why is the Tower here in the prediction for you? 2.5 mil, honey. 2.5 mil coming into your energy by surprise. When they find out, if they get a glimpse of your increased financial prosperity and abundance, yeah, that's talking about money, honey. 2.5 mil coming in your experience. Somebody here, they're going to try to come back. The disrespect. You'll take them out right quick in a hurry. You'll be brutal because you know you're winning right now, okay? In the liberation energy, which is the judgment card energy over the divine, that's the divine perspective in the in the prediction here from the divine mind, honey. Good times. Yay. So you're free. You'll be free. You have good times coming for you. It's been brutal, the path getting there. The bottom of the deck. Is it worth the cost? So somebody here wants to come back into your connection with you, okay? They're going to want to reach out to you. The question for you, is it worth the cost? The cost of allowing somebody back into your energy when you have this wealth of experience here that's coming in your surprise, okay? God's got something for you. It's got your name on it. Only you can cash it, okay? You could take it to the bank. It's for you. But here's the thing. To get it, you got to stay sucker free. God will not deliver the 2.5 mil if you got leeches all over you for whom this 2.5 mil is not intended. You see, it's intended for you and for your purpose. This came out in another reading we did. Was it this morning? They said yes. Yes, it was. They said yes, it was. You got money coming your way. Literal cold hard cash, efectivo en tu mano, baby, para que puedes hacer lo que debes de hacer, so you could take the necessary actions. Okay, it's not meant for the leeches. If you got them off your back, if you got them off your skin, you got them out your life, okay, they need to stay there. Okay, it's not meant for them. That's why it couldn't come in while they were in your experience. If you bring the past back into your current experience, you're gonna miss your blessings. Okay, yeah, you'll delay what could be meant for you. You could delay it indefinitely. Okay, now is not the time to turn back to the past. Somebody here disrespected you. They want to come back. They want to disrespect you again. You may not know that. Yeah. Don't accept this person back into your life, because your liberation is set so you can have some good times, honey. And God said, well, honey, thank you for getting rid of that shit out of your life. I've been waiting to give you this. I got some inheritance here waiting to come through to you. Yeah, it's coming into your life. Okay, you already know this experience from the past. You know about this battle. You already know this. It's in your old school energy. You're like, that's an old energy. I'm not going back to the past. Okay. Somebody here has a sidebar message. Okay. This could literally only apply to me, but it might apply to you too. Somebody here, you sold something from your old school. In my case, I literally sold my old school. I had to sacrifice something. I sacrificed my lowrider. I sold my lowrider so that I could continue forward in my purpose. Okay, what was that for you? What was your lowrider for you? I had this lowrider for damn near 20 fucking years. Okay, people in town know me for my old school. Okay. Here's the thing. Something had to go. Something had to change. I made the sacrifice. Okay. No longer tied to the old mentality. You made the sacrifice of something that used to be so important to you, so valuable to you. So you had so many emotional connections, so much sentimental value tied up to something. Okay. But you cross a threshold that broke a tie energetically to some things, even in your life, some people in your life. And they're saying, look at how you rubbing your hands together, Melinda. See, neural linguistic program, but body language. If you study body language, rubbing your hands together like this is an indicator. This body language right here, and I'm still doing it intentionally here so you can pay attention. Body language of rubbing your hands together is like the body's language of telling you, like, you got good things coming your way. Okay, you got good things coming your way. Now it's not the time to tolerate the disrespect. You know why? Because it lowers your vibe. And now from my session, when I got to sit in the hot seat with Abraham Hicks, what was it? They said 2016 on, and it just happened to be on Esther Hicks' birthday that I actually went to an Abraham session and sat in the hot seat. And during my session where I sat in the hot seat with Esther and Abraham, what they said was, it doesn't matter how you get there. Get where? To the higher vibrational feeling. What matters is that you get there and sustain it. Sustain it. Hold it as long as you can. Okay. So right now, it's so important for you to be in the high vibration. Okay. The lower vibration, they're so drawn to it. It's so drawn to it. It's like an automatic. Opposites attract, right? Don't tolerate the bullshit. Now it's not the time to get involved in it. You already know what it is. You know this battle from the old school. Hold on, you've been through this before? Yeah, you've been through this before. Like, exactly that. It's not time for you to return into that old school mentality where, like, you gotta entertain folks that ain't fit for your company. I heard that ain't fit for your company. Looking at that Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. For somebody here, this is a situation between because we have both of these queens at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. For somebody, this is an experience between both air sign and an earth sign. Okay. And for somebody here, this is about you honoring your own path of self-development. They said, no, not for some of you, for all of you, and asserting your boundaries. So for everybody, whoever listens to this message, your wealth, your prosperity, your abundance, your rewards, all that comes in on the heels of honoring your value and your worth, okay? Doing the self-development work and setting and honoring boundaries in your life. Yes, you are getting the divine downloads, honey. What happens with the Christmas tree? Well, this Christmas tree is in place, but the next thing that comes in is the gifts underneath the tree. So the gifts are maybe 2.5 mil in the gift. So yeah, this is a beautiful energy. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this for the tribe. This is beautiful because, honey, if you're in tune with this energy, if you're in tune with this time, you've been through the fucking ringers. I hear you've been through the fucking ringers. You've been through it, baby. It's been a challenge, but you went through it. A lot of the challenge was in regards to romantic connections and love connections, heart-centered relationships, heart-centered projects, right? You were wanting something. You saw something for your life, and you had to allow yourself to expand awareness. You had to expand awareness. You had to push past fears and limitations and ideas that you couldn't. Okay, you had to find consistency because at one point you didn't have it. Yeah. Somebody just allowed the situation to unfold the way it needed to, and that made it easier for you. Okay, but this is coming in with surprise. What's coming in with surprise? The rewards, the inheritance, the windfalls, the good times. And you know, I heard every day you wake up, you should be looking for, okay, where's my rewards today? Where's the love for me today? Where's my abundance today? Because it's here somewhere. Your job is to allow it in and see it. Take note of it, okay? So let's go ahead and go into your Alpha and Omega messages from the Guardian Angel Tarot. It's the Lover's card energy, again, emphasizing the choices that you've made in love, okay, in regards to heart-centered connections. With open your heart, it says, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. And that's what we're talking about with the whole Abraham Hicks session. Nothing is more important than that you should feel good. Because as you're in a higher vibration, you're attracting more experiences that feel like that, okay? So you're honoring that at this time. From the postcard from Spirit, your final card for today, for this session says, Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget that you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. OMG. I love, because what's the card that I just designed today? Silent supporters backing you. It landed right on the ancestor energy of the storyteller. As you tell your story, Spirit backs you. As you tell what you've learned, okay, Spirit backs you. This brings your liberation, okay? This brings you good times, okay? I heard you're going to be brutal with it. You're going to hit them raw and real, just like on this channel. So This is what we have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for all you do to support my channel. Your love donations are greatly appreciated. Choosing me for your personal consultations is greatly appreciated. Every time you share the channel, this link with somebody is so appreciated. We got to get this message out, honey, because we're materializing our best life right now. And it's time to stop worrying about the sheep. And it's time to wake up the other sleeping lions, honey. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. Yeah, so thankful and grateful. What an empowering message tonight. So happy I could deliver it. Yay.